Okay, this is Shop Talk. Saturday. It's weekend edition. Saturday. Well, as you can see, I got my mortises in there. And what I'm going to do today is go ahead and get the stretchers on it. So what I thought about doing, I'll probably make a video on, I got to cut me some dados right here. So I don't know if I can do that. I probably need to cut the stretchers. What do you think? Get them glued up. They're 3 wide. One goes all the way and it's dadoed in, and then 2 faces up. And that'll keep it from racking. Short one's over here. So yeah, so we got it going on. I did work most of the day yesterday. I even had time to mow the yard between the showers. So we've had rain here lately. It's doing quite well. Well, it's good to be here. I hope y'all enjoy Shop Talk. Saturday usually don't have a lot going. Did a little cleaning up. The thing looked like a bomb hit it, if you know what I mean. So I got things kind of squared away. Now I'm ready for the next step, which would be the stretchers. Making the stretchers and dado. You see, I'm going across the grain with a groove, so that's a dado. If I go with the grain, it's a groove. If it's at the end, it's a rabbit. Them are not my terms. It's terms that somebody else has, made up, go by, this, that, and other. But anyway. Just thought I'd check in just to see how everybody's day's going. The channel seems to be doing good. Got 77 subscribers now. You believe that? I know I know that ain't no earth shattering, but I've only been on this thing for 3 weeks. This channel here's just been up 3 weeks. Got 77 subscribers, and I think I have a couple of family members and my wife's. That's 3. So here's 74 from somewhere else. I'm getting a lot of comments. That's good. Shop Talk. I started this thing to get comfortable in front of the camera, and and I feel like I am. There at first, I couldn't even stand and watch myself or hear myself. It's amazing what you can get used to. It's amazing. In Chattanooga, there's a sewer treatment plant down there. If y'all ever, when I was a kid and all, the mothers and everything, they'd all get together and do a hair perm. These permanents, they call them. The thing about it is, you did not want to be there. That stunk bad. But down there, wastewater treatment plant in Chattanooga, that is a permanent on steroids. The good steroids. Okay, but the thing about it is, we'd have to go in there for this or that, or that's just the business we was in. Seemed like you was in there less than an hour, you didn't pay any attention at all. It is amazing what you can get used to. So I gotten used to looking at myself on camera. I got used to listening to myself. Of course, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, and that probably never even be in the same book. But at least I can stand to hear myself now or see myself. I was the one that in the family photos is behind everybody hiding, or behind the camera. I like being behind the camera. But this thing is Shop Talk deal. It's kind of got me used to it. It's amazing what you can get used to. I went from a water treatment license where I used to work. And it's kind of a big deal. People work hard for them license. At the time I took it, it was a 30% pass rate. And so it's been like 40 something years since I've taken a test. So I'm thinking, I am wasting my time. And it was a week long cram, and then you go to the part of town to take the test. And I was going for water treatment. And we was in this class. TAUD was holding this class up in Murfreesboro. And, you know, if you got an all day for 4 or 5 days, you know, you get breaks along the way. Well, and one of them breaks, you know, you go to the bathroom, they had cookies and little refreshments, get you a drink. And on one of them breaks, this guy, he's probably mid-20s maybe. We struck up a conversation. He said, I went all the way through high school. I went all the way through college. Never failed a test. This is the 4th time I'm taking this. I've failed this thing 3 times. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't stand a chance, man. All you got to do is get a 70. It don't matter if you got 70. You pass it just like if you got a 90. Oh, Lordy. So you shoot for the 70 because nobody asked what you either pass, you know. So I'm thinking, and the book's this thick. I mean, and the thing about it is, I'm thinking now, this is like Tuesday, and we got all week for this thing. I'm thinking, man, I am wasting my time. Anyway, it rocked on there. And Friday, you go take the test Friday. So I think it was 4.5 days, then you go over and take your test or so, whatever it was, craps. I did this 5, 6 years ago. The thing about it is, I get in there and I take it. I'm answering. You get 4 hours. One thing I learned from that, 4 hours is a long time. I mean, plenty of time. So I was in a little bit of hurry. You got to score 70, and it was 69.15. Oh, Lord. I failed it, but man, man, if I got 2 more questions right, boom, got it. Of course, the test change every time. Matter of fact, there's 4 or 5 tests for the same thing. So odds are somebody else in the room, you can't compare notes, so they was taking a different test. So I go back and had all these questions on chlorine gas, and we fed bleach. I've heard of chlorine gas, and I knew, you know, the theory behind it, but I just never done it. It was asking questions about this valve, that valve, you know, and if this does this, you know, and you know, the book to me, I mean, if I can get my hands on, I can learn it. So I went to Eastside, and they took me a little tour. They fed chlorine gas at the time, and I understood what was what, the pre and the post and all that. And so I think I got it now. So I go back. It must have been on that first day. I bet it was 20 questions on that chlorine gas. When I went back 6 months later to take it again, it probably 3 questions on chlorine gas. Yeah, but I scored a 74, so I passed second time out. But I guess if you work hard for something, the harder you work for it, the more you appreciate it. Because I think the world of them license, because I work my butt off on them things. But as a contractor, I spent most of my time on collection systems, distribution. I laid some gas, storm drains, and stuff like that, but I spent most of my time on sewer. on the collection part of it. So they wanted me to take the test for the collections. I scored 89 on it. Boom, no problem. But that's what I did most of my life. So that made a difference. So I don't know why I got on. When I get in front of the camera like this, a lot of times, well, most of the time, I didn't even know what I'm going to talk about. I like to give an update. Got my shop clean. Should be able to finish it next week. I was hoping this week, but it ain't happening. So all I got to do is get the stretchers on it, and I can get it stood up, get this epoxied in. And I think I'm going to call it done for that video. I'm 46 minutes in that video. I'll let y'all know when it airs, so y'all can go take a look at it if you want to. Then I'll probably do a part 2, mounting the vise and the tool tray and stuff like that. It would be a little bit shorter than one would think. But then again, I go chasing rabbits. It could be a long one. Oh, well, it is what it is. So, I will let y'all go on this one. It's like I said, this is Saturday. So I will see you guys on the next one. And gals, remember them gals? I mean, we got some woodworkers that are gals. I mean, that's doing a good job too. So I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a wonderful weekend and be safe here.